Attorneys for the family of a Mobile man who died after being tased by police have made an official request to review body cam video of the incident. 36-year-old Jawan Dallas died last Saturday while police were responding to a burglary call at a mobile home park. A witness says Dallas was not near the scene but was instead inside his car. His family has hired civil rights attorney Harry Daniels to get some answers about his death.
We're not going to sugarcoat it. This is bad. The city of Mobile got an answer for this one. This is the type of case where you need Washington, D.C., the federal government to come in to see what really happened, because if you don't, it's going to get swept under the rug.
Police say Dallas grabbed the taser and there was a struggle, and when the officer regained control of it, he deployed it again. Shortly after, Dallas had a medical emergency before dying at a nearby hospital. As the chance for Mobile police to release the body camera footage of this incident grow louder, a new law taking effect in 2 months is meant to remove some of that red tape in the process. WVTM 13's Gladys Batista spoke to those with different opinions on what this law does and how it will impact transparency within law enforcement agencies across the state.
Lawyers and lawmakers are at odds over whether that new bill will broaden or restrict access to police body camera or dash camera footage.
With this particular bill, I had to reach deep amongst party lines. The Attorney General had to sign off on this first.
State Representative Gwendolyn Gavan sponsored House Bill 289, which addresses access to police body camera and dash camera footage. It passed with bipartisan support.
The bare minimum. If someone is killed, they can at least look at the footage to see A, what happened, who the accused is, and get a sense of, I would say, calm, not necessarily calm, but at least some relief.
Representative Gavan explained it is meant to help families like that of Jawan Dallas. Dallas's family is demanding Mobile police release the video of his deadly encounter with officers Sunday night.
You now have legislation that at least says there's an avenue for them to request the information, that you should turn it over. But it does also say, and you want these safeguards, that they will have discretion in turning that over.
Birmingham trial lawyer Richard Jaffe explained that discretion is his main concern.
It's largely left in the discretion of the law enforcement officer when and where to view the body cam.
According to the bill, people who are the subject of the recording can file a written request to see it, or an attorney, parent, spouse, or another designated representative can also make the request.
There's no time limits in this bill. It's very restrictive, and it's not written in the public's interest. It's written in the interest of law enforcement.
Representative Gavan says it was meant as a starting point.
And if we need to come back next year and tweak it, let's do it.
The bill is set to take effect on September 1st. At Birmingham Police Headquarters, Gladys Batista, WVTM 13.